Welcome back to the show. Well, no matter what you were celebrating over the holidays, Christmas or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice, you probably had a gift exchange. And when that happens, especially with kids, we tend to accumulate a lot of gifts. So how do we keep all that clutter out of the way? How can you organize yourself? Well, our next guest has some great tips for you. I'm joined by Anna Huck. She is a family fun expert and host of What's on Durham on Rogers TV, of course, in the Durham region. Welcome to the show, Anna. Great to have you here. How were your holidays, first of all?
Oh, thank you, Derek. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. Our holidays were great. We had a wonderful time. We actually have a birthday, too.
Oh, nice.
We have a Christmas. Yeah, my youngest daughter turned 10 on Christmas Eve. So it's a big time of year for us. She's usually totally cooked by the time Boxing Day comes around and needs to sleep for about 15 hours. But we all had a wonderful, wonderful time.
Oh, terrific. Well, I imagine you found yourself in that, what I just explained. I'm a parent myself as well. And, our kids tend to not want to get rid of anything, and it's difficult to keep organized. So the first thing you're going to talk about is really organizing some of those toys. And this idea can actually grow with your family, right, Anna?
Absolutely. So as you can see in front of me, this is quite a mess. So I think any parent post-Christmas is probably looking at this in their house right now. So this should look very familiar to all you parents. So the first thing that I want to talk about when it comes to organizing and controlling all this clutter that we have, because we had lots of toys before, now we've got a whole new batch of stuff that we need to do something with. We're going to talk about storage solutions. And Derek, as you say, this is really something that can grow with your child as they get older. Just for example, this is from IKEA. This is ours. Unfortunately, obviously, I couldn't bring the whole bin in, the whole storage unit in, because it's just too large. But to show how old this is, my son is now 17 years old. And this was him probably grade 1 trying to, when we were organizing. He doesn't write like this anymore, thankfully. But that's how long we've had this unit. So it is a little bit of an investment, but it will absolutely grow with your child. You can get them everywhere. Mine is from IKEA, but you can get them at any sort of houseware store, a Walmart, a Gist, anywhere. What you're going to look for, though, is you want something that has bins like this. Because what you're going to do is you're going to assign all the toys their own bin. So if you have a large group of something, Barbies, Lego, cars, trains, all that kind of stuff, they get their own bin. So you're going to gather them all up, you're going to organize it all, and similar items are going to go in the bin. So I like to label them. We have a label maker, and I like to label them. So this is for Barbie clothes. If you have a child that is too young to read, what you can do is actually put a picture of whatever it is so they know where it goes.
Great idea.
Because the goal for all of this, these hacks are so simple, because the idea is you want your child to be able to do it themselves. It has to be simple enough that little kids can do it. It's not a mom and dad job all the time. Little kids need to learn how to take care of their stuff, so we want to make it easy on them.
Anna, do those bins then slide into a larger unit? Is that the idea?
Absolutely. And they come in all different shapes and sizes. Ours is quite large, but you can get smaller ones. So you put the stuff in, and we're going to do this right now, actually, because it says Barbie clothes. We're going to gather up all the Barbie clothes here. Whoop, knocking the Play-Doh over. We're going to put all the Barbie clothes in here. And then when it's all tidied up, you just put it right back into that unit. So everything's organized, and then when you want to come out with it again, you just pull it back out.
I love it. Great idea. Let's move on to, you have a sort of an over-the-door shoe organizer. What would you use that for?
Yes, this is, parents, listen up. This is a great hack. I have used this hack for years because I'm a mom of 4. I have a 19-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 10-year-old. So I've been organizing kids, keeping kids' stuff organized for many years. So this is a great hack. So this is, as you can see, an over-the-door shoe organizer. It is extremely inexpensive. You can find this anywhere. What I like to do with it, though, you're going to hang it up maybe on the back of a door and use some of that unused space. You can put it on a wall. This is where you put all the toys that have no home. And
Okay.
every family's got them. Every kid has them. They're sort of the random toys that just move around the house. You don't have enough of them to maybe assign a bin to them.
Right.
But they're cluttering up. They're on coffee tables. They're on the floor. They're in corners. This is now their new home. This is the hotel for toys with no home. So little things like this. And again, you want to keep it simple enough that a child can do it. So you want to have it at a low level.
Right.
And you're not going to make it too fussy, so it's very difficult for a child to understand like a system. The toys literally get put off the floor or the coffee table or wherever they are and into the unit.
All right, let's move on to the next one. That is, you've got a hammock sort of thing, right? A hanging hammock for what would you use that for?
I do. I have this cute little hammock. Now, I'm not going to be able to demonstrate this too well, unfortunately, because it's just me here, and I really need an extra hand to show it off. But this is a stuffy hammock.
Okay.
Again, using space that's not usually used because it actually goes in the corner of a child's room, and it corrals all those stuffed animals that are on the bed, and it puts them into one place because stuffies get on the floor. You find them everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So if they're in a child's bed, probably they're going to be immediately on the floor. But this is great too for organizing collections. If you've made a collection of Build-A-Bears or you have a collection of Squishmallows, this is a great way to do it. Very inexpensive. I got this off of Amazon. $20, but there are plenty of options for parents out there.
Very quickly, Anna, just under 60 seconds, what's the last one you'd like to showcase?
The last one I want to showcase is we are going to get all these books organized.
Okay.
Soft baskets are great for that. I like them better than using a bookshelf because bookshelves get messy. You will find the books tipped over, backwards, sideways. This way, oh, my plate all over. This way they can actually get tidied up very easily, moved out of the way when you don't need them. When you want to take a book out, you just bring it back out.
That's a fantastic idea because you're right. Bookshelves can just look like an absolute disaster zone. And I can tell you that from experience. I have 2 kids of my own. And I really appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for joining us and Happy New Year to you and your beautiful family.
Thank you very much, Derek. Pleasure.
All right. That's Anna Huck, family fun expert and host of What's on Durham on Rogers TV in Durham. We'll be right back after this.